I'm not happy with that background, but I can't be asked to move it. So just ignore that.
What's up, YouTube?
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's good.
What's up, YouTube? Hello. So I am doing a little review of something that I've been meaning to do for ages, which is, I'll do some more of these probably. It's from Time Trumpet, which was written, among others, by Armando Iannucci, who is, connected with Alan Partridge and The Day to Day, and a whole host, a smorgasbord in a way, of comedy writing, comedy series, etc., etc. And he's also a Scottish man with an Italian name, which, is unusual. Just a little fun fact for you there. And right, so we'll dive in, and I will talk about this afterwards. This is a series that failed, unfortunately. Nobody watched it, and it was shelved after one series. Shame. Anyway, sorry, but I've found it extremely hilarious, and as I say, I'll talk more about this afterwards. And let's dive literally right in to this.
First thing in the morning.
Special effects were very primitive in early parts of the 21st century. For example, in the popular soap opera EastEnders, all the glasses and bottles in the Queen Vic pub was shot in a special CGI studio away from the actors.
Have you tried in the past having the actors act while holding the glasses?
Other soap operas do, in fact, do that. But you end up sometimes with spillages on set and with actors getting sort of crotchety with each other. We describe it as we're herding zombies. Just in terms of the actors sort of just being quite difficult to control.
I just don't know.
That's Pat Butcher's wig. If we can shoot that all first with the green screen, then obviously she doesn't have to wear it during shooting the scenes, and so it gives her one less thing to worry about, and she can do what she does best.
Okay. And why do you shoot all the drinks separately?
Well, what we do is we shoot all of the sort of glasses and things in front of the green screen, and with the leotards, and then we map that onto the footage that we've got of the actors, so that it looks like the actors are holding the drinks.
No, that's how you do it, but why do you do it like that?
I mean, that's just this is how we've always done it,
and then you film the actors.
Then we film the actors, yeah. So we do that in Bristol. Then all the footage from that is couriered down, and then that's matched up with this.
Everyone, can I have your attention, please?
That's a very expensive way of doing it, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, incredibly expensive.
If your glasses are charged, I'd like to raise a toast to love and marriage.
To love and marriage. Go.
We catch up with an increasingly odd Tom Cruise.
Pound for pound, I am the strongest man on this planet. You feel my bicep? Hey, don't touch me or I'll break your fucking neck. And I won't even have to touch you to do it.
It's just... it's a short clip, but it is comedy gold. I love that so much. Now, I had quite a frustrating time because I can't find the name of the guy who plays the green screen director, I suppose, but he is really quite well known now, and which makes it doubly annoying that I can't find his name, but I will put it up here, probably there, and then you'll know what it is. And in the future, I will know what it is. I think it's Tim something, but that's probably wrong. I think that's one of the first times I saw him, and I remember thinking how funny he was. And he's very successful now. I think he does poetry, sort of poetry, stand-up type stuff, and he's now an actor he's been in lots of things, by lots of different comedy sort of groups and lots of programs. He's very good. So the concept of the show is it's a little bit like the day-to-day, but it goes down quite a lot of different avenues. It's sort of it's very clever, you know. I mean, saying things are very clever makes you sound very stupid, I know.
It's clever, man.
What's he got in here?
How clever is that? Do you know what I mean?
But anyway, it is very clever. So it sort of takes the piss out of not panel shows, but clip shows, where people sit in the studio and watch clips and then talk about them. So it sort of does that. It also it's set in the future, and it's looking back at what was then the near future. So the equivalent would be now. If it was now, it would be set in 2045, let's say, and it would be looking back at 2024 or something like that. That was a terribly boring explanation of what it is, and I apologise for that. But that's basically what the idea was. It's just, I mean, for me, that's how you do it. I'm asking why you do it that way. It's the funniest bit in it, and the guys' reactions are just so spot on. It's absolutely hilarious. I went through the cast list here, and actually Stuart Lee's in it, Richard Ayadi, Richard Bilodi, as I call him, Matthew Holness, Adam Buxton. There's a whole load of people, and Armando Iannucci is off camera. He plays the interviewer, which he does brilliantly, as well as he did in that clip. It's well worth a watch. Another thing is, you saw at the end there was, so they have a lot of characters, actors playing people who are now much older in the future, because it's about 30 years ahead, I think. And I actually sat next to the guy who played the older version of I can't remember his name. God, it's a terrible day for me. It's not going well. The actor who played the older David, the famous footballer, David. It's extremely famous, and but I can't remember his name, and it's the David Lynch. No, David footballer. Jonathan David. No, it's not it's David Beckham. How can you forget who David Beckham is? Anyway, I sat next to. I was at an audition years ago after Time Trumpet had come out, and I was at an audition for an advert, and in the advert I had to hold a big pot and drop it, and then it had to break. I didn't get it anyway. But sitting next to me was the actor who played the older version of David Beckham, and it was really funny. And I'll have to show that clip, I guess, at some point, but you can look it up. And I met him at other auditions, actually, and he is exactly as you see him. He's quite camp, and they got this guy. He's about 50, I guess, at the time. David Beckham, sort of a silly voice like this, and he actually started talking to the woman opposite him, who he knew, about Time Trumpet. And he said, it wasn't very funny, was it? She said, oh yeah, you were very good in it though. So there you go, that's my little claim to fame. But yeah, Pat Butcher's wig. And that leaves her free to do what she does best. Acting. I love that. Well, this wasn't the most polished reaction review I've ever done, but EastEnders on Time Trumpet is one of my favourite clips from that. And as I said, I will do more, and have a lovely day, and don't nobody go nowhere.